Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Table Token live stream. Apologies for the delay. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the stream. I'll give you all a refresher on what's happened because it's been a little while.
It has at that.
So, our party, last time, one moment, sorry, I am just getting my monitors correct, and there they are. So, last time, our party made it through let me double check just so I can make sure that I know what's going on. Okay, they made it through a room with a giant stone dragon head pouring out water. They solved that puzzle by plugging up the holes in the ground. Several dragon statues. Last they found themselves was in this room, a room with a long corridor, very dimly lit. There was a pool of still motionless water with a single skull floating above the pool, the only source of light in the room. So, with that background, party, what would you like to do?
Well,
If no one else is forthcoming with an idea, I'll throw a dart at the skull.
Well, let's talk to it. See if it's a friendly skull that's floating. So I'm gonna go ahead and approach it. And
Okay.
Can I sense any kind of like evilness coming from it?
Describe evil.
It wants to kill me.
You're not getting any sort of desire to kill you or anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go up and examine it.
I will follow Matthias. And I'm going to turn on Detect Magic, because why would I not?
Okay, perfect. The skull is giving off a faint magical aura, similar to the magical aura that is given off when a light spell is cast. But it's floating above the pool. You do notice as you come to the pool, it's placid, but it's pitch black. There appears to be a pack floating on the surface, like an adventurer's pack.
Is there any magic emanating from the pack?
There is not.
All right. I'm going to eat a good berry right now because I'm starving.
I am going to use the knowledge that I have available to me, my cooking knowledge, to try and discern whether or not the water is poisonous or not. See if there's any bad stuff in it.
Make an investigation check with proficiency.
Okay.
You could always throw the zombie hellhound in, and then you'd know for sure that there's something bad in it.
I don't know. If it's already dead,
Undead are typically
what
immune
happens to a dead
poison.
thing?
Yeah. Undead are not a good way to check for poison.
Oh, but then you know the result for sure.
Well,
You said
No, it's-
insight or investigation?
either
Investigation.
Okay. So that is an 18.
An 18 seems to be regular water.
All right. From that skull in the middle, is there? Let's see. Can I see anything interesting about that skull?
Make an investigation check.
I'm just going to use the passive on that. 19.
Just appears to be a regular skull.
All right.
It seems to be within almost a translucent sphere of some sort, and it is the only. It is the
sphere magical?
The sphere does not seem to be magical. It's also
How
the
high is
only
it?
source of light in the room. It's hovering about 5 feet above the water.
5 feet, you said?
Yep.
Okay. I am going to take a few steps back and run forward to vault across the pool and attempt to grab the skull.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me double check. what might happen with that.
Sounds
That's an
good.
interesting choice of action.
Yes, that is not one that I anticipated happening. Okay, so Artemiles, as you jump across the pool, you don't have to roll for it because you've got enough. You've got enough movement. So you vault across the pool. Not much effort. Oh, by the way, Sydney, I don't know if I gave you control of the Hellhounds. So let's make sure that you have control of those. Okay, so Sydney, you've got control of the Hellhounds. Okay, Artemiles, you envelop the skull, blocking it off. The room goes pitch black.
Okay.
As you land, let's see. As you land over here, a shape rises from the floor, almost ghostly apparition-like. Everybody needs to roll initiative.
Oh, yo.
Okay.
Is there a reason I landed there? Because I jumped from the left side and was assuming I'd go to the right side. But
18 plus 8. 26.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
5.
Left side to right side. Okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, perfect. Okay.
Do I have a strange item added to my inventory?
You have a regular human skull added to your inventory.
No sphere, just the skull.
Just the skull. The sphere kind of shattered and disappeared.
I got a 15 on initiative. All right, I guess you'll ask for it when you want it, right?
Yes, and I am ready for that now. Did anybody get above a 25?
26.
Okay.
Just so you know, whenever I'm walking around, I'm pretty much perpetually casting guidance on myself. Or someone else, but typically myself.
Okay, and that is a concentration spell, correct?
Yep. But I use that.
Anybody get between a 25 to 20? Nope. Okay, 15 to 20.
15.
Okay.
18.
18 for Sildar. Okay.
15 for Rio.
Okay. And 10 to 15?
10 for Artemiles.
That's rather low for Artemiles.
He only has a +2. The bow's still broken.
And for Ichabod?
5.
Okay. Helen, you are up first.
Okay. What does this thing look like?
Human. Looks humanoid. Pallid gray flesh. It's got long brown hair. It's wearing a red cape. There seems to be energy crackling from the fists.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm. Let's see. What can I do? And there's no light in the room right now?
There is no light in the room. It is pitch black, so anybody who does not have dark vision is blind.
I can see perfectly. I like no light. The room is completely lit for me. I'm going to go over to here. And I will prepare an Eldritch Blast for if it moves aggressively toward anyone or attacks anyone or anyone attacks it.
Okay.
Basically, if anything initiates hostile action, I will shoot it with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. For its turn now, it's going to step over this way. It's walking at a somewhat slow, shuffling pace. Steps down here. Steps down here. Up.
It got stretched.
It's a blob! Steps down here. Steps down here.
Oh crap!
looks up, raises its finger. Helen, you may make your Eldritch Blast at this point if you think it raising its finger and pointing in your direction is a threatening move.
Yeah, that's a threatening action. That is a 15 plus 7, so 22.
22. Okay, let's see. That hits. Roll damage.
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
Oh wait, and a second Eldritch Blast because Eldritch Blast goes off twice. That was only a 9 or a 11 to hit. So
11 does not hit.
all right.
Okay. Unfortunately, that Eldritch Blast goes wide. Just have to double check a few things in here. Okay. Perfect. And then down here. Okay. It actually is stepping over here instead of right there, but it does raise its hand, mutters a single word under its breath. I need Sildar, Brielle, Matthias, and Helen to all make a
Counterspell.
dexterity saving throw.
I'm
This is not a spell,
Hey.
and Helen knows this.
Okay.
Helen does not recognize any of the gestures or words that it's muttering as arcane.
I won't.
In fact,
counterspell it then.
In fact, just for the effect, no words. Raises one hand, points it, energy kind of billowing as the energy surges and builds around its fist, and then unleashes in a blinding lightning bolt going straight through this area.
Oh boy. Okay.
So
Okay,
sorry, what
and
was
this
the
is
roll
a
we needed
dex
to make?
save?
Dex save DC 14.
14.
I have an 11.
Oh crap.
Ooh,
I am, however, resistant to lightning.
That's good. I'm not.
Sildar.
That's a 4 for me
Ooh,
and a 5 for Sydney.
Holy crap!
okay.
Um,
So
I'm
Sydney,
Yeah,
so
okay.
both Brielle and Sildar take 27 points of lightning damage.
Holy crap!
Helen
27?
and 27. Helen and Matthias take 13 points of lightning damage. Helen, that doesn't happen yet. Never mind. Okay. Helen,
Oh.
it continues pointing its finger directly at you, looks up and makes eye contact. You feel a shiver go down your spine.
Okay. Do I need to make a saving throw against that?
Not yet.
Okay.
Does Matthias take no damage or half damage?
Half
from
Matthias took 13 points.
I am not immune. I am just resistant.
That brings us up to
Question. Oh, bonus action. Good. Okay. That was what I needed to know.
How much
That's
does
what I
Brielle
to do
have
for my
left?
bonus action.
how much what?
How much does Brielle have left?
8.
Ooh. That brings us up to Sildar. It is your turn.
Ooh, okay. I don't have my phone. I have Sydney's phone, so I don't have my little app that has all my animals. Really need that. What I'm gonna do is just look up.
What are you dogs doing?
I'm going to do a bear. Classic bear. And
What are you dogs doing?
all right. Yeah, I'm going to turn into a bear.
Okay. Okay. We're going to get rid of that.
A lion is. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm surprised.
I'm going to shuffle. Can I have control of it?
Yes.
I'm going to shuffle to here,
Good choice.
and I'm going to take a multi-attack, which is, let's see, a bite and a claw.
Okay. Make your 2 attack rolls.
14 14 for the first.
Unfortunately, clanks off its armor, does not hit.
19 for the second.
That one does.
Okay. So let's see. Yeah, so the first one was a bite. Second one was a claw. So 2d6s plus 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 points of damage. Okay. As the claws sink into the armor, scraping against the dead flesh. Yeah, seems to have done some damage. Is that it for you, Sildar?
And as a bonus action, I will go into a rage.
Okay, we have a raging bear. And now it is Matthias's turn.
Matthias.
Actually, was the wild shape a bonus action?
You know what? You might be right. Although, either way, I do have that ring.
Oh, yes, that's right. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. Okay.
Oh dear. No, I did not pass. So I go into a rage.
You know what to do on your next turn.
Oh
Okay.
no. This is really, really bad, guys.
That brings us up to Matthias.
All right, Matthias is going to use Mantle of Inspiration.
Good.
So everyone gets
Okay.
8 temporary hit points.
8. Good.
Let me double check Mantle of Inspiration real quick, Sildar, just so that I can see how it will work with what just happened to you.
Okay.
To here.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep. It's just any creature, does not specify. Yep. Would anybody else care to take their move, except for Sildar?
I'm good where I am. Well, actually, if Ichabod's moving up, that might be a problem.
What do I have in the ways of spells? I'm good. Okay. Have I noticed anything off about Sildar yet?
No.
Okay.
There's just a big angry brown bear.
All right. I'm going to use... Why not? Let's use Hold Person.
Okay. And what saving throw is that?
That is a Wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15. Okay. Oh, 24. The hold person does not
Wow.
seem to affect this guy.
Good roll.
Sorry about that. That was he rolled a natural 18. So.
Jeez. Okay. In that case, that's my turn. Yep.
Okay. Matthias, that finishes your turn. That brings us up to Brielle.
One moment. Let me. I think she wanted me to just play for her.
Okay.
So a bunch of magic missiles. That seems character.
That's pretty appropriate.
That's usually about right. Let's see.
Upcasted as level 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tight quarters. Let's go with a magic missile.
Okay. So 3d4 plus 3 damage.
Eight.
Ooh, that's not too good.
No.
That's force damage.
I believe so.
Okay. Yep. The magic missiles thrust into the. They slam into the body. Takes a few steps back. Still standing. Looks pretty angry. Is that it for Brielle?
Her dogs get to take attacks, right?
That is true. That is true. So for the dogs, they attack with a slam attack. They have a +3 to hit.
What's their movement speed?
Their movement speed is 20 feet.
Oh, wow, they're slow.
So if they move over, then they'll block everyone else getting there.
They are just zombies.
But they're really hard to kill.
Yeah.
Can he stand right there?
He can. Yes.
Okay. So
Well, actually, not right there. There's not enough space. In fact, any of the squares along the wall, not enough space to stand in.
Got it.
I think Brielle will just put them in defense. So if anything comes near her, they will attack.
Okay, both taking the dodge action. Okay, that brings us to Artemiles.
Okay, I will walk up 10 feet. I will take a Kai point, so I'll be making 3 strikes. The
Okay.
first one will be with my sword. The second one will be unarmed. The third one will be unarmed, but I want to slap him backhand with the skull that I just picked up.
Okay. Make your attack rolls.
That's a fail.
That's a miss.
Oh,
That's a hit.
24 on the dealing three points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Bludgeoning.
Okay. I made it. It hits.
And then a crit fail on hitting it with the skull.
Oh dear, Artemiles, you're having a hard time. It is pitch black. There is now a slight source of light from the skull, but aside from that, Artemiles does have dark vision, and I believe Ichabod does too. Artemiles, it's kind of like you're flailing around. Not quite the graceful monk performance people have come to expect from you.
Well, I still have 40 movement, and he can't make an attack of opportunity on me, so I will back into the hall.
Okay, let me double check the exact rules for mobility.
Sounds good.
Okay. Let's see, so it's mobile. Okay, where specifically are you moving?
15 feet out into the hall.
Okay. Sildar, please make an attack of opportunity against Artemiles.
Just roll a regular D20.
D20 plus your attack bonus.
My AC is 16 at the moment.
Sorry, I'm like juggling between two things. For the bear, right?
That will be for the bear, yes. And that
11.
would be a claw attack. Okay, so Miss Artemilius, as you pull away, that big brown bear that Sildar takes a giant swipe at you with its claws. You're able to duck out of the way, but you can tell he meant business. And that brings us to Ichabod's turn.
Okay, getting next to Sildar is a bad idea.
Ichabod is going to stay where he is and cast Firebolt on the shadow creature.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
21.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that hits. Roll damage.
2d10, I believe. There
10.
we go.
10. Okay. What you noticed, Ichabod, you specifically noticed its wounds had started to knit themselves back together, but as the fire hit, it stopped that process.
That
Use
was a
fire.
cantrip, right?
Yeah, Firebolt's a cantrip.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Do you want to quick cast another spell?
yeah. Let's quick cast Chaos Bolt level.
Level 1 for Chaos Bolt is the best way to cast it. It doesn't really scale very well.
Yep, that's why I said level 1.
Okay.
Okay. Make, I believe Chaos Bolt is make the attack roll.
20.
Holy crap!
Ha! That hits. Roll damage.
2d8 plus something, I
1d6.
think.
Plus a
2d8
d6.
plus 1d6.
That was 2d8 plus 1d6.
Yes. Okay, so you rolled. You can do either. What?
3, 4.
Okay, so
So-
you can do.
Hang on, that.
Fire damage.
Oh, okay.
So 3 or 4 is fire or force damage. Which do you
And
want?
it'll be 12 of whichever you want.
Yes.
I'm going to do 5.
Fire. Okay. The
Wow.
fire burns
22
in,
fire.
causing deeper wounds. Okay.
I'm extremely familiar with Chaos Bolt at this point because I just made a set of dice specifically for that spell.
That's pretty great.
They're really cool.
I
That
appreciate that.
that does bring us back to the top of the round with Helen.
All right. My bonus action at the very beginning of my turn will be to eat a good berry.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. I rolled a 5, so I gained 6 hit points back. And let me mark off a good berry. I'm not
I'd
even gonna
imagine-
bother. Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
you were at less than half HP, correct?
Yep. And I didn't even want to bother trying to make the save, so I just straight up ate a good berry.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That was my bonus action. Because the way that the thing is written, it's a bonus action to eat.
Okay. Are
so
you
what I'm-
still below half HP?
Nope. I am now above
Okay,
half HP.
Okay.
And with that, I am going to take one step down so that there's no one in a line, and I'm going to Eldritch Blast him again.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Okay, that one misses. And that's a 22 for the second one.
Ooh, that hits. Roll damage.
9 force damage.
9 force damage. Nice. Okay. Yep. And it has an effect on him, but that does bring us up to his turn. Let's see if he regains his lightning bolt.
Oh, please no.
Not this turn.
Thank
Okay. Ichabod, it looks at you. It steps over to here. Ichabod, you feel a shiver run down your spine as it brings its fist up, locks eye contact with you, and is going to take a swing. So that is going to be a 15 to hit. Does that hit you, Ichabod?
It's a 15 armor class, so I don't remember.
That does, unfortunately, that you take a total of 19 points of bludgeoning damage and 2 points of lightning damage.
Wow.
As the crackle from its fist, it hits you with incredible force. You kind of see stars and look up just in time to see another fist swinging right at you for a 24 to hit.
Oh,
This one dealing 19 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 additional points of lightning damage.
holy crap!
He's throwing haymakers.
I'm down. I'm done. I'm down.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Even with the temporary hit points? Oh,
Yep.
no.
But not dead.
Not dead, just down. Oh, Ichabod, that was a rough turn.
It was kind of worth it.
That ends its turn. Sildar, it is your turn. Roll a d6 for me.
A D6?
A d6.
Are we off the clicky clicky?
What for?
This is to determine who you're going to attack this turn.
Lovely.
Can you roll correctly?
A 5.
A 5. Okay. So your attacks are going to be against the undead this turn. So make both of your attacks against the undead.
Perfect.
Not the zombie. The undead.
Yeah. Yes. Not the zombie.
Ooh.
Wow, I look like a ghost in this lighting.
23.
That hits. Roll damage.
You gnaw that zombie.
Tear its leg off. That's what he does.
Yeah, that might make you
12.
12. Ooh, that's impressive.
Okay, and then my next attack. Wait, go back. I'm just using that. Natural 1.
Okay. But was it a bite or a claw that you hit it with?
The first one was a bite. The second one was a claw.
As your teeth sink into it, it does begin to seep liquid. It seems that you have bloodied the creature. Sildar, that ends your turn. Matthias, you are up.
Okay.
Actually, Sildar, that doesn't end your turn yet. You take a 5-foot step in this direction. Okay. Now it is Matthias's turn.
All right. Am I starting to see problems with the bear yet?
You saw Sildar take a massive swipe at Artemiles as he ran away.
Okay.
This is fun.
I think... What would Matthias do?
You can come up and pet me and be like, "It's okay. It's okay."
Shh, don't metagame.
You would try to feed the wild animal. We've seen this before.
I was thinking about it, but I don't really have any good food on me. I might have some leftover hellhound meat, but I don't think he's going to be too happy to meet that.
Considering that it gave you the spins.
Yeah. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to try casting Dispel Magic on Sildar.
Interesting. Roll 1d20, add your spellcasting ability modifier to it.
8.
Doesn't seem to have an effect.
Great use of a 3rd level spell. All right.
We're getting an echo. Who's echoing?
That's probably me. Let me figure this out. Probably just turn down my mic sensitivity. 1 sec, babe.
And I'm going to
Alright.
move
Oh, yep.
here to avoid being in a line. Yep, that's my turn. Phooey.
Does that help at all?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. That should help, hopefully.
So I get the with my dispel magic. Do I get the feeling that he's being affected by a spell that's 4th level or higher? Because third level or lower would have been automatically dismissed, correct?
Andrew, we can't hear you at all.
You're muted, or something.
Oh no.
Oh,
Try
there we
now.
go.
Try now.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you're good.
You get the feeling that it's a powerful magical effect, but it's not necessarily a spell. You think dispel magic might work, but you think it'd be very difficult, fairly high DC.
Okay.
More than 8.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep.
Probably at least twice of 8.
It is Brielle's turn.
Okay, let me go switch Sydney. I'll have her switch me.
Okay.
Hi, sorry. I'm here. Okay.
No worries.
Sorry, Sam is being a joy, an absolute joy. Kids are great. I
So-
highly
do
recommend
that.
them. Okay.
It-
Oh, okay.
It's your turn. We're up against an undead, and there is an angry bear next to you that may not be with us anymore.
This evil thing. We're trying to kill it.
Okay, because when I came in originally and was talking to Cameron, how hard is it to not hurt my character? What's with this 26 damage? And then the bear looks like it could be the monster. Just saying.
The bear is Cameron's character, but he's attacking indiscriminately right now.
Yes, which is really silly. And okay, all right, okay, I'm caught up. I'm going to take. I'm gonna take my crossbow and shoot at the evil guy and see if that does anything, because I don't have any spells.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Do you happen to have any cantrips available still?
I do, but I'm not.
Which
14.
ones?
14.
14.
I'll show you later.
If you
Crossbow
have
bolt.
Firebolt, you have seen Firebolt do a lot of damage to that thing.
Yes, and that reminds me of a funny YouTube video that I have to show you guys lately.
The crossbow bolt spangs off its armor. No effect.
Okay, cool. Because I've been gone, can I get another turn?
No, I used your turn. I went with your turn.
You went with my turn?
Yeah, I did.
You cast magic missile.
I didn't know that you didn't have any more spells on.
Yeah, don't you see my spell slots? That shouldn't have happened.
It's okay.
Silly.
It went poof.
It did do damage. So-
That's
It
good.
probably healed it afterward, so we're good.
I can't do poison spray now. Yeah, I'm gonna move away from the bear. Just
Okay.
I'm
Where-
gonna sick both of my zombies on him in the meantime as I'm walking away.
On the bear or on the undead?
Sildar,
On the evil guy, on this
Sildar, make an attack of opportunity against Brielle as she moves away from you.
So,
Oh.
Sydney, you'll want to roll that for him.
That's just a d20, correct?
Yes.
A D20 plus 6.
12.
Okay.
What's your armor class?
Your armor class is 11. Watch out.
Oh!
Roll damage.
That's
Roll damage,
2d,
that's you.
2d6 plus 4.
Oh,
Sorry, guys, I'm off my game tonight.
9.
is okay.
9. Oh, Sydney, you take 9 points of slashing damage as the bear reaches out.
Oh, by the way, don't come near me.
Yeah.
Away from you, sweetheart.
That's just as bad, but
Yeah,
now you know.
now I know. The zombies, I'm gonna just. You know what? I'm gonna put them on Cameron because he's angry.
No!
That's exactly what I would do. Yeah,
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Oh,
Love
gosh,
to.
babe.
don't oh gosh me. That is exactly what my character would do. Oh, 3.
Heh.
But I get a roll for both of them. So
Yes.
15.
15 does hit Cameron.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
As a bear, it does.
Oh, and now they're
Mhm.
flanking Cameron, so
7.
7 points. Ooh, okay, Cameron. Sildar takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Well, technically, the bear does.
The bear does. Mhm.
Where? Do you have a pen?
I do.
Sildar's bear form takes damage.
Sorry, how much?
7.
Did the AC just turn on?
You did.
Oh, happy day. Guys, living in an 81-degree apartment is just the
That
worst.
sounds terrible.
Whew.
We have to turn off the AC during a certain time of day.
It's peak
Anyway,
hours. We'll talk about it later.
we'll talk about it when we're not.
that does end Brielle's turn. That brings us to Artemiles.
Okay.
Well, I see that it is slow and shambling,
Something.
so I will point at it and cast True Strike.
Do that. That's cool.
What are you going to cast True Strike on?
The undead.
Okay, this one.
Then I will move so that I am 45 feet from where it is currently, so another 30 feet.
Down into the hallway.
5, 10, 15.
Right there. So I'm
Oh,
45
okay.
feet from.
What's your new Twitch password?
All right.
Perfect. Okay. That ends Artemiles' turn. Ichabod, make a death saving throw. I thought someone was going to save you.
Is it?
I have not that ability.
Oh,
Nor do I.
I guess I have that ability. I was just a bit more concerned about the bear at the moment.
Let's see. Ichabod looks not there.
Ichabod is here.
Okay.
Just is dead.
Ichabod, roll 1d20.
For saving throw.
I know.
Oh, crap. That's a failed
Oh.
death save.
That is one failed death save.
That's no bueno.
Okay. Helen, that brings us back up to you.
All right. My bonus action will be to consume another berry. That
Okay.
5 hit points.
Yes, I have to make a wisdom saving throw.
That takes me up to 21, which is a good amount. I'm going to step down to here and Eldritch Blast the guy again.
Okay.
That is a 17 and a 22, or 23.
Both hit. Roll damage.
Okay. That is a total of 9 damage.
Total of 9 damage. Okay, that's kind of lame. Sorry.
That's all right.
Okay.
I'm not exactly optimized for combat.
He does. I mean, so he takes the damage. He's showing some wear. Is that the end of your turn, Helen?
Yep. That is pretty. I've used my action and my bonus action.
Okay. That brings us up to him. Let's roll to see if he regains his Thunderbolt. Okay. He does not this turn. He's going to turn. The bear feels a shiver roll down its spine as he's going to bring his fists around, slamming at the bear. First is an 8 for a critical fail, and then a 25. You take a total of 11 points, 15 points of bludgeoning damage, 2 points of lightning damage.
Is that diminished at all because I'm raging?
That is, so it's 6 points, 5 points of bludgeoning, 1 point of lightning. And that ends its turn.
The hound would have been halved too on that too, wouldn't have?
Yes, yeah, the hound would have been halved as well.
So 7, you round up. So it's 4.
Yes. My apologies. You round down.
So 3.
So it's
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
That brings us to Sildar. It's actually your turn. Roll a d6 for me.
Okay. 2.
Okay, you're attacking this zombie right up here.
Okay.
You killed my zombie.
Let's do the same thing I did last time with the 2 bite and slash.
Okay.
16 for the bite.
I believe that hits.
Does looking at a zombie. So
Oh, yeah, that hits.
He's gonna.
11.
11 points. Ooh, that zombie's looking a little rough.
Yeah.
he's gonna get the runs from eating hellhounds again.
Oh gosh.
So 11. So you
I
go.
don't think we're eating hellhounds again.
The blue's got 11.
Well, that was an 11-point bite attack.
All right, and then now the claw. 18.
that hits.
That was without the modifier. 2d6.
You just killed my zombie.
3, 4, 5. 9. So it's down to 2 health.
9. Okay. It's rough. Real rough.
I about killed your zombie. It's down to 2 health.
Sildar, that's it for your turn. That brings us up to Matthias.
Okay. I'm gonna use Healing Word and get Ichabod on his feet.
Okay.
Probably a good thing.
Yes.
I know.
I believe healing word is 2d4 plus your charisma.
1d4.
Yeah.
1d4. Okay.
1d4? 1d4.
Yeah, healing word isn't very powerful. I'm very familiar with it because of Katiarik.
It is 5. 5 HP.
Okay. Ichabod, you may add 5 HP and you are no longer unconscious.
And he is now flanked.
Oh yeah.
Don't move.
Um,
I mean, what?
what else are you going to do, Matthias?
That's it.
Okay. Brielle, you are up.
I am going to.
Wait.
Sorry, I've been thinking and don't like any of my options because. I'm going to shoot poison spray at. Is that? No, it will not reach.
And you know it's undead, by the way.
Yeah, poison's not gonna do much. Use
Well,
Fire.
I don't have fireball.
Really?
I wish I did. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot my crossbow at Cameron.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Why me?
That's what I do. I'm sorry.
Brielle, I'm looking at your character sheet, and it looks like you still have all your level 1 spell slots open.
Oh, I do. Oh, isn't this lovely?
By the way, on its turn, you did notice its flesh knit back together. It appears a little bit sprier than it was before. Back to Brielle.
I'm gonna shoot ice knife at Cameron.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Just me. It's not gonna.
Oh, 2.
Ooh.
It will still blow up.
Well, it still explodes, so everything within 5 feet has to take a dex saving throw.
But isn't that only on success?
Nope. Success, hit or miss, the shard then explodes.
Oh dear. That's
Where
Ichabod. and
exactly
it, and
did
that's
you
both
hit
of
him?
the zombies.
Did you throw it like here? Did you
Is
throw
that how it works with massive, or does she have to choose a spot?
Nope. It just says
Just this
at
map.
anything within 5 feet of the target.
it? So that's Ichabod too.
Yeah,
Yep.
sorry.
Yep.
Smooth.
16.
What am I making?
Dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. The undead only got a 4.
Oh, good.
Ha!
2d6
18.
cold damage.
I got an 18.
Okay.
And the zombies.
Oh, the zombies. Roll for the zombies.
Oh yeah, both the zombies.
21.
9.
Okay, roll 2d6 damage.
Damage.
4 plus 6 to both of those, so 10.
Why plus 6 to both of those?
Cause that's the hit DC on Ice Knife.
Oh, it doesn't add the hit DC. It just does 8 total damage. Just 2d6 damage.
All right, never mind then.
Okay.
Does it do half on success or nothing?
Let me take a look at it. It does nope. If you succeed, no damage.
Okay, so
So-
8 to both of the hellhounds and the undead.
Okay. Brielle, could you make a roll 1d20 and add 3 to it?
5.
Oh, good.
Okay. This hellhound drops to the ground,
Mm-hmm.
unmoving. Yeah.
Are you keeping track of the blue hellhounds health, or do you need me to?
I can keep track of the blue one. Let's see. So it's taken 8. Okay.
22 is its normal health.
Yeah. Brielle, anything else you're gonna do?
No.
Okay. That brings us up to Artemiles.
Grab my
So we're having bad luck with fire, but I saw that it was useful. So I've been focusing on him the whole time, so I still have True Strike. Let's see. I will walk up my 45 feet and use a bonus action to light one of my torches, and then I will make a single strike with it.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
Okay. This will count as an improvised weapon. Do you have proficiency with improvised weapons?
Only simple melee. So
Okay.
Attack. Oh, interesting. If you make a melee attack with a burning torch and hits, it deals 1 fire damage,
Okay.
and then it does 1d4 bludgeoning.
So this is an improvised weapon, so you don't get to add your dex. You don't get to add your proficiency bonus to it, but
Okay,
you can add your dex or your strength,
dex or strength.
whichever one you'd prefer.
Yeah. And then I have advantage because of True Strike. So that's a 15.
That does hit. Roll your regular melee attack damage plus 1 fire.
That is 4 plus 1 fire.
Okay. The wounds stop healing.
Well done.
And I will take 1 5-foot step to finish my movement off to the.
Okay. Ichabod, you are up.
I'm going to do shocking grasp on the shadow creature.
Okay, make your attack roll.
18.
18 hits, roll damage.
I believe it's a D8. Does it have armor on? You said yes, right?
Yes, it
So
does seem to have armor on.
She actually has advantage, and her second roll was a crit.
Oh, very nice. Okay. Yeah, so with that,
I still need to roll the d8s for damage.
yep,
So roll 2 D8s instead of 1.
Set 8.
8 points of lightning damage. You notice the lightning damage seems to have a reduced effect. It still damages it, but not as much as you would expect.
Okay, I'm gonna back up.
Okay.
That will get you hit by 2 things, but
Actually, I'm just gonna stay there because I only have 5 hit points.
Okay, that's probably a wise move. That brings us to Helen's turn.
All right. Well, the best thing I can really do is just keep hitting it. I don't need to keep eating things right now because I'm pretty much back up to almost full hit points. I will. I don't know how much that'll really do, but I'm gonna go ahead and hex it, and then Eldritch Blast it.
Okay, make your attack roll.
That is a 24
That hits.
and a 16.
That hits. Roll damage for both.
First attack is 6 force and 4 necrotic. Second attack is 5 force and 4 necrotic.
Okay. The necrotic doesn't seem to have as much of an effect as you would hope. Still has a little effect, but not much.
Every little bit helps in this case.
It's starting to look pretty rough. For its turn, Sildar, still focusing on you, bringing down those fists with hammer blows. So, first attack is a 17.
That hits.
You take 23 bludgeoning damage and 2 points of lightning damage.
Is that reduced?
That is. So that bludgeoning damage is reduced to 11 points of bludgeoning and 1 point of lightning.
Cool. So my bear has 1 more hit point.
And its second attack, as its fist comes around again, total of 18 points. This time you take 12 points. That's reduced. 12 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of lightning damage.
So I am currently we'll change back into Silver.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
Also, how long has it been?
This is 3 turns. And let me get Sildar on the board because it is Sildar's turn.
And how long? Yeah, how long has it been?
This is turn 4.
So in like minutes.
It has been not half a minute yet. It's
Yeah.
been this
Turn 4
is
is 24 seconds.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry, 1 second. I'm putting in damage.
Oh, you made a grave mistake.
It was at 4%.
Yeah, you should have just let it die.
27. Jeez. Okay. Cool. I'm at 15.
Now you're
Is he still raging if he changes shape?
Yes, he is.
Oh dear.
So is it time to roll a d6?
Yes, actually. Sildar, roll 1d6.
5.
You're going against Blue Zombie this time. Make all of the attacks you can this turn against Blue Zombie.
Okay.
We're not friends anymore.
I mean, you did just try to kill him, and he did kill your zombies. Though. Well, I guess you killed your zombie, but
Yeah.
Actually, Andrew, I'm realizing that this ring is really good for Helen.
So long as she's got her good berries.
I mean, she has almost no health, so
we'll
getting
see
back
what
up to over
happens
half
if
health is
Silva.
easy.
We'll see what happens if Sildar dies during this battle. But
let's see. Sorry, I am. Yeah, I will use my breath weapon.
Oh, just hit the. Oh nope, wait.
I will aim it at the zombie, and I don't believe that's gonna hit.
Actually, with the breath weapon, is the breath weapon a saving throw?
Let's see. Yeah, DC Constitution saving throw DC 13.
Okay, Sydney, roll 1d20 plus 3.
Is it poison damage?
11.
11. Oh, it is poison damage, right? So
Yeah.
doesn't seem to have any effect against the zombie.
Darn.
That's good. That's what he would have done.
That's a good thing.
That does end your turn, Sildar. That brings us to Matthias.
Yay me! I'm trying to preserve my spell slots here. But how do I get in range to hit him? Oh, I come over here. Okay. And I will use my Rapier of Life Stealing.
Ooh, okay. Can attack?
Rapier of life stealing.
That is a 21 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And that is 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. Still plinking away. Okay. Anything else you're going to do, Matthias?
Nope.
Okay. That brings us up to Artemilis.
okay, so
Oh, am I standing in your spot? I'm sorry.
no, actually, I can flank with you now.
Actually, hang on.
So
You can move into a spot to attack as long as you move back out when you end your turn, right?
Yes, but they can take an attack of opportunity against you.
Right.
well, for Artemilis, that isn't as much of a problem, but even so, I want flanking. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I'll just walk around the
fountain.
You actually don't need to, right? You can just walk through allies to get there.
Except Sildar isn't technically an ally.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
and he's also in the way. So
Okay.
I could jump across the fountain. That would be awesome too.
Well, you can
and
move
use
diagonal,
the same amount.
but it's
Yeah. So 35. I still have 15. I will make a sword strike and see where we're at.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Just out of curiosity, Andrew, was this the enemy that gave your other group a serious amount of problem?
Nope.
8.
Oh,
8 does not hit.
I'll take the Kai for 2 unarmed strikes.
are you using
Okay.
the torch?
19. I can't because it's not a monk weapon.
Pity.
19 does hit.
Dealing 5 damage.
Okay.
16.
That should hit.
16 does hit.
Dealing 4 damage.
Okay. He's definitely showing the wear. Looking pretty woozy.
And I'll just, seeing that Sildar is there, I'll just stay where I am.
Okay. Ichabod, your turn.
I will cast green daggers with the Shadow Man.
Okay.
Green flame blade.
Yes.
Green flame blade. Okay, make your attack roll.
Well,
Ooh. Even with flanking. That.
Well, oh, that is. Wait a minute. With flanking, it would actually go up.
Yeah, +2, but that's still
Brings
not
it
enough
to
to
14.
hit.
Okay.
Yes. Unfortunately. Ooh, sorry about that. Yeah, I was just double checking Green Flame Blade. Yeah, that's a miss.
Are you going to quick cast Firebolt as well?
I mean, holy crap!
Oh. So the Firebolt is at disadvantage because you are in melee with him. So you will need to roll one more d20. Okay, yeah, that's a hit. Roll damage.
2d10. Oh, well, great damage, but
Well, okay. But
fire damage.
the wounds stop healing. And that brings us back to Helen's turn.
All right. Helen will move to here and will proceed to. Let's see. She's still got Hex up. She's going to hit it with Eldritch Blast again. I believe.
Okay. First attack roll.
I'll be better than throwing daggers at it. Roll right here. That is a 17.
That hits. Roll damage.
The second one was a 15.
That hits too.
Okay. That is 3 force and 3 necrotic for the first, and 7 force and 6 necrotic for the second.
Okay, so 3 force and 3 necrotic, and then 7 force, and how much necrotic?
6 necrotic.
Just enough. Okay. Good job, Helen. How do you want to kill it?
Blow its head off.
Okay. The 2 Eldritch Blasts, one through each eye, as the creature drops to the ground, but you're not out of combat yet. Sildar, it's your turn. Roll 1d6.
Oh,
Our characters.
1.
1. Okay, you're attacking Ichabod this turn.
Oh dear.
So sorry, Ichabod.
Oh dear. Honey, she's low on health.
I understand.
He doesn't exactly have control.
I don't really have control.
This will be an attack with your great axe.
Great. Technically, I was wearing my.
I think she has 5 health, but
I
yeah.
have 5 health. This is not going to
I'm usually doing sword warhammer at this point. If
Okay. Yeah, that'd work.
Okay.
You could always use your crossbow.
He
Nope.
just told me he wants it with my warhammer. Rolling and right.
Mhm.
12, 18.
That hits.
Roll damage.
You're gonna be not allowed to do this.
10.
Oh. Ichabod, you drop to the ground unconscious again. Ooh.
Peace.
So sorry.
Matthias, you are up. You have just seen Sildar take out Ichabod.
Okay, I'm just
on a
gonna
date?
yell, grapple him, and I'm gonna come around on this side in the water.
In the water?
Yep, I am in the water.
Okay, something happens. As you enter the water,
I'm gonna say, let's not go in water.
oh, by the way, you can see in the water now. You see a swarm. As you enter the water, there is a swarm of small fish with very sharp teeth.
Oh!
no.
How fast do I find this out?
Before you step in the water.
Okay, I'm gonna second thoughts on that action as I see the fish.
Do not jump into the piranha pool.
This is when you cast heat metal on a large metal ball and drop it into the water.
Right?
There is also a large lever at the bottom of the pool, about 10 feet down.
Oh, okay. We'll try to use Mage Hand on it.
Yeah. Yep, I'm actually gonna come around to the back side of Sildar and
Okay.
attempt to grapple the Goliath with my -2 strength.
Yeah.
And the attempt here is to maybe if I can distract Sildar, I can give advantage to somebody else's grapple attempt here.
You could take the assist action.
Okay,
Which
I will
would
do
give-
that. I will do
Okay.
that.
That brings us to Brielle's turn.
Okay.
So it's gonna be hot.
Okay. I'm gonna
She's gonna
use,
try-
in
she's
an
gonna-
attempt to slow him down, I'm gonna use Ray of Sickness. It's a greenish energy lash. It's gonna be delightful.
Okay, that's a Constitution saving throw. Oh, actually, so first of all, you're going to take a ranged spell attack against him.
Okay. So just a D20, right?
D20 plus your spell attack modifier.
Yeah. 7 plus 6. So 12, 13.
13 does not hit Sildar. Ray goes just wide.
Okay, my zombie's gonna attack him, and I just have to slow him down.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Is it going to move to flank him? Or
18.
That hits. Roll damage.
What? It's a D6, right? Where
Uh-huh.
did it go? 5 plus 1, right? 6? 6.
Okay, Sildar, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
How many hit points do you have left, Sildar?
20.
Oh, okay. That brings us to Artemiles. It is your turn.
Oh, by the way, Andrew, I transferred my hex to Sildar when it went away. Focusing on
Okay,
Strength.
perfect.
okay. And he is not grappled, correct?
Not
No.
currently, but if you try to grapple him, you'll have advantage on it, I believe.
And he takes disadvantage to strength checks.
Just strength checks, though, not athletics or acrobatics.
Anything involving strength.
Let me double check Hex.
Also, that
On
would
ability
cancel
checks
it
made
out
with the chosen
because
ability.
I have advantage on strength checks and strength saves.
Oh, so it would just be straight. Yeah, the target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability.
Okay.
No
Let me double
saving
check,
throws, but
'cause
ability
I-
checks.
skill checks versus ability checks. Anyways, as we do this, are you trying to grapple him, Artemiles?
No, I was just seeing if he was grappled. Let's see. I will take one step over on top of the. I'm really there. And I will. Let's go ahead and make a sword strike and then a single unarmed strike
Okay,
Why is everyone trying to kill him?
20.
that hits. Roll damage.
We're trying to knock
3.
him out more than anything else.
3. Okay, Sildar, take 1 point of slashing damage.
How
When
much
you did
hit
that-
point? How many hit points does he have? Do we know?
19.
19. What?
Okay, here's the honor. Actually, that's an 18 because of flanking.
That hits. Roll damage.
4, so 2.
2 points.
And then I can't see my person because it disappeared under the undead, but I'm going to walk off into the corner.
Okay, perfect.
Ichabod death save.
Oh yeah, Ichabod, make a death saving throw.
6.
Crap.
Oh,
Fail.
okay. Helen, you are up.
Dispel magic. That's a 17 plus 3. So 20.
Doesn't seem this is very complex magic affecting him. And while you think you may be able to get it with time, a 20 is not high enough to dispel this effect.
Okay. I'm not gonna bother trying dispel magic because I can't really roll much higher than that. All right, and yeah, that's going to be my action, I believe.
Okay. Sildar, roll 1d6 for me.
Matthias, you're too close, my friend. 5.
You're attacking the blue zombie.
You're killing
Well,
your wife's zombies.
At least it'll get Brielle mad enough that she can just magic missile him into submission.
You're such a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the Warhammer. 17.
17. That hits. Roll damage.
Oh. 11.
11.
It's you guys.
Zombie still up and standing.
Woo!
That brings us to Matthias. Your turn.
Already? Is no one else gonna help me grapple this thing? Come on!
Sorry, I can't.
He's kind of the heaviest grappler on the team.
Yeah.
So what? I'm the weakest. Look at me go.
I'm the weakest.
You make
We
stab him
are
in the
watching
buttock.
you go. I'm pretty sure you'll go very soon.
My strength. I think
Well,
I'm not the best bet.
it's kind of more important that the person not die on my team, I guess. So I'm going to use Healing Word again on
Ichabod?
Ichabod.
Thank you.
Okay.
Totally would. Although I'm in an uncontrollable rage.
So that is...
I wonder if the spell Calming Motion
6 HP.
I doubt it.
Ichabod, you gain 6 HP. You are back up.
Walk away.
Is it possible
oh.
to place myself between Ichabod and Sildar?
You can certainly try.
I'm going to try.
Okay. Because you're small,
You could always
put
throw
yourself
Ichabod
about
into the
right
piranhas.
there.
Okay.
That is that your turn, Matthias?
That is my turn.
Okay. No attack or anything.
I'm not trying to kill him.
Pistolators.
Brielle, you are up.
I'm gonna shoot him with magic missile because I have one more spell slot left.
Okay, roll 3d4 plus 3.
4. 1.
So
So
5 and 2, so 12
Well.
damage.
12 damage. Let me double check here.
And that put the 6 though.
Um,
no, because I'm his wife.
Your bear totem. Oh, you have resistance to all damage except psychic. So yeah.
Yes. Yes, you take 6 points of damage, Sildar.
Our biggest
Never thought
tank.
being so beefy would come back to bite me.
You're whittling him down. He's showing the wear and tear. Is that it for you?
No, I'm gonna have my zombie go sit on him.
Okay.
Attempt to,
Grapple?
yeah. I'm gonna attempt to grapple him with Matthias.
Can I still offer advantage on the?
Sure, because we didn't use your other assist. Yeah.
Okay,
So
alright.
the zombie will make a probably a strength check, and Sildar, you'll make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics?
18. 18 is like a real
7.
good roll.
Oh wow!
Yes!
So somehow the zombie is able to pin Sildar. He is considered grappled at the moment.
Next turn, you can throw him into the water.
Artemiles, you are up.
Just
You know what?
restrain him.
I'll take advantage of the bow being broken for the moment, and I will chuck a dart.
Okay.
Chuck a dart?
Make an attack roll. 15. 10 does not hit. Nope.
That's it.
Okay. Ichabod, you are up.
I'm gonna look at Matthias and say, "Are we friends?"
I hope so. Don't hit me.
This is probably confusing.
Oh, it's a super confusing for Ichabod. He was probably just figuring out who's his buddy.
I'm gonna say, I'll take your word for that. Is he our friend?
Not right now, but normally, yeah.
Usually.
Should I shoot him?
You're a jerk.
I mean, if you could just, like, grab his arm so that he can't attack anyone, that might be beneficial.
Ichabod's gonna nod, walk over, and try to grab his arms.
Okay. Sildar, make another acrobatics or make another athletics check.
Can he be double grappled?
Athletics or acrobatics? That's very different.
Whichever one is higher.
I mean, I assume that the concept of dogpiling someone is still true in Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, I mean,
don't know
we
if
started the
entire
pile
group
with a
together.
dog.
Yes. So at this point, what you were attempting to do is you were attempting to restrain him.
14.
Oh, I need to move that here. Oh, he won't let me be on top of
Put him
you.
inside.
Nope, right there.
14.
Ichabod, what'd you get?
She got a 7.
Oh, unable. Ichabod finds herself unable to restrain the raging dragonborn.
Okay.
Finds himself
Is it my
unable. It is Helen's turn.
I'm just going to Eldritch Blast the Dragonborn.
Okay, make your attack rolls.
Okay. That's a 20 and a 17.
Ooh, both hit. Roll damage.
Okay. That is
We're not careful.
6
non-lethal
force and 4 necrotic for the first.
That's
And then 9 force and 4 necrotic for the second.
9 force and 4 necrotic for the second. So for the first attack, Sildar, you take a total of 5 points of damage. For the second attack, you take a total of 6 points of damage.
Is that enough to knock him down?
That is enough. That is 11 damage total, and
That is 11 total.
reduced, right? That's
Yep.
counting my. That is
Yep.
11 damage. I am unconscious.
He's down.
Sildar drops unconscious.
I then walk over to Sildar. I look very longingly at a good berry for a moment, threatening to put it in my own mouth and like kind of quivering a bit, and then I just kind of open his mouth and close it, and then just kind of like almost cry a little bit.
Sildar, you come to consciousness once, this time of proper mind.
So do I heal for 1 damage?
You heal for 1 damage.
As he's getting up, I'm gonna kick him in the head and a jerk.
Improvised weapon, knock him back down, knock him back out.
Ichabod's going to look at Matthias and say, "Is she our friend?"
I'm going to impose disadvantage on that attack roll.
We're gonna call it there this evening. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Be sure to tune in next week to find out what happens. That fight was certainly not. I don't think it went as the party expected. So, thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll talk to you all next week.
Sounds good.
Yeah, thank you indeed.
All right.